Lego inspired monster truck, Monster Jam heading to Colombia. All of this and more is coming up on this week's edition of Monster Truck News. Starting off with some independent results for the Monsters on the Beach events in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Show 1 saw Stone Crusher win wheelies and racing, and Velociraptor won freestyle. Show 2 was completely swept by Steven Sims Jr. in Hooked. At Show 3, Dirt Crew won wheelies, Stone Crusher won racing, and Velociraptor once again won freestyle. And for Show 4, Tailgater won wheelies and freestyle, and Vendetta won racing. All events counted towards a huge overall weekend event championship in the form of the George Carpenter Cup, earning the most points over the entire weekend, as well as becoming the first driver to not just win back-to-back George Carpenter Cups, but now a 3-time winner would go to Team DCT Power Sports and Jerry Beck in Dirt Crew. For the Extreme Monster Truck Nationals in Jessup, Georgia, Show 1 was a back and forth between Brandon and Michaela Talachka, with Brandon Talachka winning wheelies and time trial, and Michaela Talachka winning donuts and freestyle. For Show 2, Brandon Talachka won wheelies and freestyle, Michaela Talachka won donuts, and Alan Pizzo won time trial. For the final event in Jessup, Brandon Talachka won wheelies, donuts, and freestyle, with Alan Pizzo once again winning time trial. Now onto the news. DCT Power Sports unveiled their newest truck to their fleet, and boy oh boy was I not expecting what the team had in store. Introducing Blockhead, a monster truck themed around the building blocks such as Lego. The truck gives off the appearance that it is made out of those blocks, especially with the studs on the top of the truck. However, it appears to be just sheet metal. Regardless, this truck is absolutely amazing and most certainly is one of my all-time favorite independent trucks on the circuit. Even more news came from the Monsters on the Beach event with a surprising announcement from Team Throttle driver Travis Mowery. Mowery announced that as of that weekend, he would be stepping down from full-time driving. This is both surprising but understandable, as his wife has also looked to have retired from driving after the birth of their second child. Life on the road can be tough, especially when you're away from home all the time and missing your family. Whether or not he will return to drive in the future is up in the air, although a last-minute fill-in could be very likely. He has enjoyed a very successful career behind the wheel of these 12,000-pound machines. We would like to congratulate Travis Mowery for his incredible career in monster trucks. An all-new truck is ready to make its competition debut in Australia this upcoming weekend. Introducing the return of the all-new Tassie Devil monster truck, owned by Monster Truck Promotions Australia. The Tassie Devil name is one of Australia's more iconic trucks and has been seen under many different variations over the years. In 2009, it debuted for Monster Truck Promotions Australia under the name Taz, based on the Looney Tunes character of the same name. It would run up until 2012 with a different licensing agreement from the US version, before the truck's identity would be copied over into Tassie Devil on a new chassis. After being renamed to Tomcat in 2017, the identity has not been seen since, until now. The all-new Tassie Devil truck harkens back to its very first iteration back in 2009, with an updated paint scheme and the same mold that the 2016 iteration of the truck had used. We've got to say that this truck looks phenomenal, and we can't wait to see it this weekend. The truck will be debuting at the Redcliffe Showgrounds in Redcliffe, Queensland in Australia this Saturday. If you're in town, I suggest heading on up to this event, because I will be there to see this beautiful new truck tear it up. Monster Truck Militia rolled into Hurricane, Utah, and had some surprises for 2 of their hard-working crew chiefs for the event. Mason Paul and Tim Hall Jr. were given the opportunity of a lifetime to drive Kamikaze and Rockwell Red for the shows that weekend. Tim Hall Jr. would drive Rockwell Red, and Mason Paul would be behind the wheel of Kamikaze. Both drivers did extremely well, and we're incredibly grateful for the opportunity to wheel a 12,000-pound machine in front of an excited crowd. We would like to congratulate both of them on their driving debut last weekend. The list for potential international stops for Monster Jam just keeps getting bigger and bigger, with yet another new country added to the languages page. The newest addition is Colombia, which, like some of the others that we've mentioned before, would be a first-time appearance for Monster Jam. Once again, only the page has been added, with no show details or even an announcement of a show occurring. With the 5-week break until the World Finals in July, I expect some of these international shows to be announced over the break. It's once again time for the Monster Truck 5 of the Week, where we get to showcase a multitude of shows and tours that are touring the globe. All of Monster Jam's tours are finished, and the next show for the league will be on June 3rd and June 18th in Cleveland, Ohio and Salinas, California. In addition to Monster Jam being off, Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live is also off until the end of July. Monster Spectacular will once again be doing multiple shows in different cities. This weekend, Ottawa, Ontario will host an event Saturday the 27th of May, and will then head to Kingston, Ontario on Sunday the 28th of May. The lineups are also different. Ottawa will see the following trucks and drivers in attendance: Black Stallion with Mike Vardas Sr., Overkill Evolution with Mike Vardas Jr., Extreme Jim with Jim Pigeon, Bounty Hunter with Jimmy Cretin, Scarlet Bandit with Dawn Cretin, Shark Bite with Rob Poutre, and Hot Tamale with Michael Brister. Kingston's lineup is almost the exact same, only difference is both Vardas Trucks and Extreme Jim will not be in attendance, with 2 Extreme there instead. Highlight Reel Entertainment heads to Clovis, New Mexico, and will feature Texas Outlaw with Ricky Fowler, Outlaw Wrangler with Ryan Detretch, Rat Attack with Jacob Ladwig, and Airborne Ranger with Joe Cypher. The Renegade Monster Truck Tour heads to Dunbar, Pennsylvania, and will feature Stinger Unleashed with CJ Ratu, Crustacean with Greg Winchenbach, Lumberjack with a to-be-announced driver, Shockwave with Billy Brockman, and Be Aware with Ted Millard. Monster Trucks All Out heads to Windsor, Ontario, and will feature Bucking Bronco with Kevin Lubson, Wadded Up with Eason Nuttall, Canadian Crusher with Sharon Lubson, and Outfoxed with Mike Worsley. And finally, Monster Madness will be in London, Ontario, and will feature Rat Nasty with Pat Paquette, Loud and Dirty with Perry Como, Trainwreck with Matt Bernard, and Sabotage with Crystal Carey. And well, that is all we have for today's Monster Truck News. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon with some more Monster Truck content.